Good morning. Welcome back to That's Him with a Daft Hat. Slightly different daft hat in now, as it looks like I've had my brains blown out. There's a story behind that. I'll explain it later. We're back in Kipax today, a place I used to go as a kid, not far from where I used to live, parents' house. Known locally at my time, Billywood. I think he has another name now. On the sign I put here. Yeah, come out for a bit of a mooch around. I'm going to try out some new old tech, because we don't really do new on this channel, do we? I mean, 13-year-old GoPros. Even the cheap stuff second-hand. Samsung S9, S20. It's not new, is it? Even this phone, which is 2 years old, is old tech. But I got this. Right. Speculate all you want. We will be revealed later. Let me just show you around. That there is Kipax Sports Centre. It's now volunteer run, as far as I'm aware, since the council washed their hands of it. Remember going swimming there as a kid. Here we are. Town Close Hills. It's Billywood, isn't it, really? Sponsored by Tesco. Already seen a sign about fires and whatnot. I've not come in on like fires or anything like that. Right, which way we're going? Over there is Great Preston, where that woodland is. At the back of there is Great Preston. There's a beck running through there as well. Beck being a small stream, as you all know. It's a nice bit of meadow. So I'm going to head up into what's left of the woods. Oh, Mr. Bumblebee. I can never remember the grass being this long. It's always much shorter. That's perhaps when local authorities used to actually do something for the money. Just seen a robin. Yeah, it's overcast but warm today. There's Westfield Lane over there. Just zoom you in. I used to know some lads who lived on there, went to school with. I've not seen them in 30 years. 30 years. Oh, what? Life goes on. Right, before we head into the woods, I'm going to get this thing set up, because there's a bench here. Shall we sit down? We can. Ooh. Spider. This is not the best camera in the world, in fairness. So, you know what, compared to where I live now, this is far better. Hey ho. Right. Right then. I'm not using an external mic today. I'm just speaking a little bit clearer. Got to get used to being out in public and speaking to the camera like this, because I'm going to be doing it a lot more as time goes on. Here is a new bit of old tech. Now, I'm sure some of you with dirty minds have already come up with an answer to what this is. So, nice little rubber ring. So if you drop it or goes out of reach, you can pull it out, sorry, pick it up. You ready? Yes, it's a Samsung 360. I think it does have another trendier bite-sized name, but I can't remember it. And I bought it from eBay for the princely sum of £28, delivered by Royal Mail, and not lost by every. To make that clear. So let's have a look what it does. Right, there's not much of a display on there. There's just that wee screen there and a record stop button, a power off, and a Bluetooth menu button. So you've got a grand total of, I think, 3 switches. Yeah, it's a little bit grubby. I've got some stickiness on it. That's from a licorice toffee I had on the way here. So I'm going to power this up and start playing with it. Okay, I've set this to, it's a dual lens camera, video camera. It can do recordings for virtual reality headsets. I think this was released in 2017. So it's old tech, nearly 10 years old, but let's see what it does. Okay, we're back on the Doogee V30T. I just call it the Doogee from now on. My armoured phone. Right. This, we've just done a little bit of footage in the 360 mode, dual camera. Apparently you can watch that in virtual reality, 360. You can see everything that the camera saw. Turn around, turn your head, see behind you. Supposedly. Whether I've got the settings right or not, it's a different thing. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we're going to switch now to the front camera or the back camera. Which one? I'm not sure. Pretty sure that this 180 degrees to the control panel, if you want to call that control panel, is the front. So what we do is this little button here at the top, menu. We'll press that. We switch to photo, video. We've got time lapse, HDR landscape, settings, video. Here we're here again. I'll put a little link in with all the different options. Well, link. I'll put another little cutout in the corner here where it shows I'm cycling through the options. And we'll go back to it. Okay, we're recording now on the front lens, which I'm presuming is this one. If not, you've got a picture of me. But I'll continue talking to the lens that's facing me just in case I've got it wrong. Now this wasn't here before. There's been a lot of grant money poured into this place, which is good. I say, I think most of the lads I went to school with have moved on, so I don't know if there's anybody still comes here I used to know. That might not always be a good thing. I'm trying to find where we used to have our den. I suspect it might be in there, over yonder. Wild garlic. I never thought about bringing it back for foraging. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is in there. looks like people only use particular routes. So these paths are a bit overgrown. Don't know what the image quality is like on this or the sound capture, but I know these sounds were once very popular with estate agents for obvious reasons. Not only that, but the whole virtual reality thing, which never really took off that much, did it? People weren't bothered. Yorkshire Wildlife Trust. I'm going to turn round. Do you know what? I think I should probably just left it on dual camera. Now this used to be a woodland. All woodland. It did peter out into a field at the back, but I remember it being a lot bigger than this. But actually, if you look, if I'm pointing in the right direction, where all that traffic is, at the top of the horizon, I think that is Garforth Cliff, which is where I did my miniature railway stealth camp. Go away, fly. I'm looking at my phone because I'm expecting a call back from eBay today, because I've had some issues with a particular delivery company. Yeah, I bet you can't guess who. Used to be named after well, their name was a byword for crap, let's put it that way. Apologies about the language. Did I say I can't review this footage until I plug it into a computer? No. On the plus side, I've got 250 gigabytes of memory. That didn't come from Samsung. It's not on the not on the device. It's the SD card I have in it, which is the one it came with. 256 gigabytes. It's like the replanting here. This would be a good place for a camp, but who else comes here? It'd be very good. I remember it being a lot bigger than it actually is here. Okay, I'm going to switch to the back camera, and there's the, oh hang on, that's the stairway. Just turn you around just in case I got the camera wrong. I'm going to put the back camera on and see what we get. Give us a second. Back again, hopefully on the back camera this time, so you should be seeing my ugly mug in shot. Apparently this gives a rather fish-eyed, fishbowl sort of view, this one, but I'm sure that can be straightened out. So hopefully you're looking at me, looking at you, looking at this. I'm going to have to start thinking about phasing out my old Samsung phones because they're just not up to the job anymore. You know, quality's not as good. I was able to do an entire, almost an entire camp with the S20 again without it breaking down. Strange, it seems to have healed itself, daft as that sounds. So, we're pushing on. Oh, there's some nice spots here. That wasn't one of our dens, but it was good for playing war games. Oh, what's this here? Sweet wrapper. Ah, here we are. Looks like this bit's still in use. Yes, this is an old quarry. This would be good for the 360, wouldn't it? This would be good for the 360 camera. I've just remembered I'm supposed to be looking at myself through this, like a selfie camera. So you probably see my chest for most of the time. Not as messy as I would have thought. I mean, there are a few plastic bags around, but and a lot of midges. But I'll live with that. It's like it's been a while anyway. They burnt an old chair by the look of it. Yeah, burnt an old chair. I'm going to give this a pan round with the Doogee, which is weighty at the best times. And I'll show what else I've got to play with. Sorry, I'm probably the wrong way around here. Right, I'll set this up facing down, though I may set the 360 in the middle here. I think I'm talking to this lens, I might be wrong. So I'll set it in the middle here, maybe up on high, so you can get full 360, and I'll explain what else it is I've got to show you. Ta-ta! For a bit. Eaten alive here. Now the battery on this is fully charged. So we're going to have a quick play with it. I'll put the footage in this bit here we get from the Surfola. And just call it Surf from now on, because Surfola, I'll end up mispronouncing it or stumbling my words like I usually do. And we'll tell you what, we'll have a trot round with it in a minute. Okay, I'll have to do that again. Getting midged to death. Should have known. No, I've got the image stabilisation on now. It turns out that if you take the battery out, none of your settings are saved. So you may see some footage of me just because the sound wasn't on. Good. And nor was the electronic image stabilisation. But they are now, and we're recording in 1080p, 60k, 60 frames per second. Right, I haven't got much time, so I need to get back soon. So we're going to have a walk out, I think. It's just a quick look around. I think this deserves another explore. But we're here really just to try these out, see what we got. The 360 video stuff might be a separate thing. I don't know how well it will. Something's just popped there. Sorry. I don't know how well that will work on a standard YouTube video. It might have to be a separate thing. We'll see. You might get the 2 discs, you know, 2 spheres, front and back. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to put the microphone in now, and we're going to walk out with this, and you can tell me if you think it's rubbish or not. So in a sec.